Gostkowski will be kicking off. We told you about the breeze should not be a factor at least early in the game, and deep back will be one of the electrifying rookies in the league right now, C.J. Spiller. He's out of Clemson, had a 41-yard kickoff return against the Packers last week at Lambeau, while at Clemson, Solomon, he had 8 kickoff returns for a touchdown. He can fly.
He had 6 returns last week against the Green Bay Packers, 174 yards. He's very electric. He wants to get this offense off to a good start. Nothing would jumpstart the Buffalo Bills like their special teams play, and C.J. Spiller plans on contributing.
Donald Jones is back there with him, so here we go. It's the Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Spiller with a Jones block. Bit of a seam. Down on the play nicely by the defensive back, who also plays good special teams. Brandon Merriweather, 24-yard return. And that takes us to the new quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick. He was drafted by Mike Martz in St. Louis, and then he went on to Cincinnati, joined the Buffalo Bills last year, and he was 4-4 as a part-time starter with Buffalo.
He talked about it. What did he learn from Mike Martz? He learned an aggressive style of play, how to get the ball down the field, quick reads, quick throw.
With Lynch. First down and 10 yards to go from the 20-yard line. Fitzpatrick to the air on 1st and 10. That goes to Lynch, who's brought down by Sanders. And he goes to the 26 on a gain of 6.
You already see just quick reads and quick throws. You see what he did last year with the Buffalo Bills. 9 touchdowns to 10 interceptions in 10 games that he played in. And so he's got to be able to come out and attack the New England Patriots secondary. Kevin, they're playing with some young defenders, and they want to take advantage of it.
Roscoe Parrish now will be at the bottom of your screen for Fitzpatrick. He's out of Harvard. 2nd down and 4. Lynch grabbed by Mayo and dragged to the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 on the play. Levitri injured his neck last week, a stinger. So limited practice this week. He's back in there starting at the left guard today. Well, we talked about Lynch. Big day expected from Evans. They need to get him the ball. He did not make a catch last week at Lambeau against the Packers.
He was shut out. He said he was frustrated. He thinks the change at quarterback is the best thing for this team.
We apologize for technical problems in New York from the 33, 1st and 10. Spiller is in. Lead block by Wood. Getting outside, looked like Sanders may have had a hand on him across the way. He did at the 41-yard line, and a pickup of 8. Good start for the Buffalo Bills, establishing themselves on the ground. Warren moves to the right side. Brace from the nose tackle to the left. Wilfork, the multiple Pro Bowl guy, in the middle, anchoring the defensive line. Cunningham, a rookie out of Florida, good-looking kid, will be starting today for Guyton in the linebacking core. Young secondary. Darius Butler has been replaced by Kyle Arrington, at least to start the game. They'll go with the variety of guys back there. 2nd down and 2 from the 41. Spiller remains and gets the call. There's Cunningham. Going him for a loss of a yard. Solomon back to about the 40.
Well, Cunningham is one of those guys getting the nod today. The Patriots defense has played well, Kevin, in the first half of games. What we're seeing right now is typical of what they've been able to do. But in the second half, offenses has made the adjustment. Chan Gailey has talked a lot about his team and their ability to improve. They don't have any takeaways on defense, but on offense they struggle, where they rank dead last, averaging 8 points per game.
Patriots have gone to the nickel with Will Height. 3rd down and 3. Lynch is back into the backfield. Fitzpatrick, and that is caught by Steven Johnson, who has been demoted to a 3rd spot. He was the 2 receiver, picks up 15 on 3rd and 3. Merriweather was there with the stop to the 45 of the New England Patriots.
It all starts with the protection. Look how much time Fitzpatrick has to survey the field and find Johnson down the field beyond the 1st down marker. Their ability to convert those 3rd downs into 1st downs, stay on the field, keep the defense rested. That's priority number 1 for this Buffalo Bills offense today.
Lynch remains back to 4 in the secondary. 1st and 10 in the game-opening drive. Lynch, good block by the fullback McIntyre, and a block by Parrish. And look at him ramrod his way down to the 29-yard line. Forced out of bounds by Sanders and Mayo. 16-yard run.
Marshawn Lynch continues to put in work even after the run, throwing down on some push-ups. But look at the blocking on the edge. And watch Roscoe Parrish, number 11, seals the edge. That's what allows Marshawn Lynch to get outside. And what did Chan Gailey tell us about Lynch? Says he's got incredible talent, great vision, great instincts, but he's still a little bit rusty.
1st and 10. Fred Jackson has come in, but he is a slot receiver, bottom of your screen. 1st and 10 from the 29. Timeout. It was taken by Fitzpatrick. Didn't like the way his offense was lined up. 11:22 to play in the first. Game opening drive. Bills look sharp. Timeout in Foxborough. Nice tempo to begin this drive for the Bills.
Chan Gailey right now dialing up significant run plays. 4 times they've run the ball, allowing Fitzpatrick to throw the ball twice in 6 plays.
7th play of the drive. 1st down and 10. Jackson in the backfield. Nickel secondary. Cutting outside Jackson. He was blocked, and then he was taken out of bounds by Patrick Chung on a gain of about 2 yards on the play down to the 27-yard line.
And so far we've seen all 3 running backs touch it. We've seen C.J. Spiller get a carry. We've seen Marshawn Lynch, and how about Fred Jackson, who's probably the more versatile of all 3 running backs, but all 3 give you something different. But all 3 guys do just about everything well.
Nickel package taken out by the defense of the New England Patriots. 2nd down and 9. The big play is on this drive. 15-yard pass to Johnson. 16-yard pass, a run by Lynch, who is back in the game. 2nd down. We'll call it 9. Lynch. McIntyre a block. Ninkovich is the first to touch him and try to strip the ball out, but he can't. He made a start last week, did Ninkovich. He can't bring him down, getting some help from his buddies. Gain of 6 in the play, and we'll spot the ball at about the 21.
And you see Ryan Fitzpatrick doing the things that Chan Gailey likes. His ability to read the defense, checks to a run play, understanding you got 7 in the box and you've got those extra defenders covering your wide receivers. Go ahead and pound the running game at this New England Patriots defense. What they're going to do is wait for the Patriots to drop a safety and provide an 8-man front. Then they're going to attack and throw the ball at these cornerbacks on the outside.
Patriots in the nickel. Spiller in the backfield. 3rd and a long 2. To Evans. The coverage on the play, and good it was by the rookie out of Rutgers, Devin McCourty.
And that's just a bad throw by Fitzpatrick.
It was.
They gave him what they wanted. Watch the 8-man front, so you have single coverage to the outside, single safety in the middle of the field. See, the ball was just thrown too high. You get it down low, and then Evans is going to make that catch. But they were working over on the rookie, on Devin McCourty. They expect to be able to make that completion.
So here is Ryan Lindell with a 39-yard drive. Lindell 1 of 2. Knocked in a 51-yarder against the Dolphins week 1. From 39 in the game-opening drive, and the Bills on top. 3-0 with big plays. Johnson getting a 15-yard pass, 16-yard run by Lynch. Good tempo by Chan Gailey. Now let's see how Bill Belichick will counter.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Find our fares online only at southwest.com. Allstate. Dollar for dollar. Nobody protects you like Allstate. And by Budweiser. Grab some buds and be part of the Budweiser National Happy Hour on September 29th.
Fitzpatrick taking a look at the pictures from upstairs. They sell a quarterback a lot.
Absolutely, and you could tell he has a real firm grasp of what the Patriots are doing on defense. And Gailey was smart to come out and give Fitzpatrick a running game to aid that drive. They ran the ball 6 times for 37 yards. You know, rush yards against this defense comes at a premium.
Brandon Tate is deep back. He is 2 years out of North Carolina for the New England Patriots. He had a kickoff return of 97 yards for a touchdown to begin things against the Bengals. And you take a look at Ryan Lindell, who will kick off for the Buffalo Bills. So, you know, you get the first crack at it. If you're Buffalo on offense, you get points out of the drive and you look good doing it.
Well, it helps your defense, and that's what they have to begin to do, is play complementary football. This defense for the Buffalo Bills has done all the work in the first 2 weeks, and the offense has barely showed up. To know that they showed up on that first possession goes a long way in helping them to finally get a win here at Gillette Stadium. Looking
up into that bright Massachusetts sky. Tate. Knocked out of bounds by Leotis McKelvin. 18-yard return. So here comes Tom Brady working from behind. First look at him today. 9:43 to play in the first. We're back in Foxborough. Not too late to play NFL.com's all-new fantasy football game. The first and only game with video. Play with your friends or compete against other NFL fans. Sign up at NFL.com/fantasy. Field goal by Buffalo got things underway. Now Brady in the offense taking it for the first time. Tom Brady has the best record of any quarterback in the Super Bowl era. A couple interceptions last week. Fumbled once as well. He has it first down and 10. Woodhead is at the bottom of your screen as he sets his protections from his 25. That's made by Welker. Tackle was made by Brian Scott. It's a gain of 5 up to the 30-yard line. On that offensive line protecting Brady, Conley will play a lot of things. He'll do fullback. He does left guard pretty well as that offensive line tries to protect Tom, who's only been sacked one time all season. You see the weaponry he has. A lot of eyes on Moss, but also Sammy Morris. Maybe that third down running back taking the place of the injured fall. Second down and 5. Fred Taylor is in the backfield. The end around. This is Aaron Hernandez, the rookie, who comes by way of Florida. Running his way into the grasp of Dwan Edwards. It's a pickup of 12 on a beautiful tight end around and a first down to the 43.
How talented is this kid to be able to come out and make plays the way that he's doing, making Bird miss at the second level. So you see the speed, and we've seen it in the past. Last week was able to get down the field and make big catches where he had over 100 yards receiving, and then Belichick strictly played for him to run the ball also. Here's
Fred Taylor, the ex-Jacksonville Jaguar, who goes into the teeth of that defense and hit on the play by a couple. It's a gain of 4. Bottom of the pile, they had Dwan Edwards. You take a look at Kyle Williams. Of all the defenders mentioned by Tom Brady, too, was on Friday. Williams was the guy he circled. It's a brand new 34 defense for the Buffalo Bills. Ellison continues to take the place at that linebacker position of Paul Posluszny, out at least another week with a foot ankle injury. And you can see the secondary. They think this is the strength of their defense. Bird last year, a Pro Bowler as a rookie with 9 picks. It is second down and 7. Algie Krempler is the tight end there. You see playing back there with Brady. Good time. Krempler providing a block. Look at the time for time. Hernandez brought down by Bird at the 29. Nice looking catch at 27. First down, New England.
The coverage holds up initially, but the protection for Tom Brady is so good by the offensive line. Look, he's got all day to throw the ball. It's just a wonderful pocket, and Brady is just surveying, and then Keith Allison can't stay with Hernandez for the 5 seconds that Brady is holding on to the football, and watch him come back clear to the other side, finds Hernandez, who's able to separate from Keith Allison.
Hernandez remains one of a couple tight ends in there for Brady on first down and 10. Taylor. Brought down coming in from the wing with the stop was Terrence McGee. Gain of 5 to the 25. Tell me about this rookie who played for Urban Meyer, Aaron Hernandez.
I remember him at Florida. Here's a guy that's got the speed to separate. He's more like a wide receiver and less of a tight end, even though they're going to ask him to do all the things in terms of run blocking and pass protection for Tom Brady. But he is at his best down the field, stretching the field, making plays in the passing game.
Edelman is in second down and 5. 5 defensive backs. Hernandez again. What a great move to get free. Pulled down by Bird. Weaves his way to the 11. 14-yard pickup on gains of 27 through the air and 12 on the ground for Hernandez.
Everyone has asked me, who is going to replace Kevin Falk in the offense? I don't know that anyone can replace Kevin Falk, but I believe the tight ends, mainly Hernandez, can at least give them the same kind of production, catching the ball over the middle of the field, moving the chains, and creating first downs for Tom Brady.
Troopers on the defensive line. First and 10 at the 11. Taylor with the block out there from Light and by Krempler. And Bird got him around the ankle after a move to about the 8-yard line and a pickup of 3. It's a good-looking drive by the New England Patriots, authored by Hernandez.
And Kevin, the Patriots have yet to have one rushing touchdown so far this year. And Fred Taylor Sammy Morris, they have to be able to provide greater balance within the offense for the New England Patriots. So much is placed on the shoulders of Tom Brady to throw the ball in order to give them production. They've got to be able to run the ball, particularly down inside the red zone.
Now they go to 4 defensive linemen, a 4-3 look, 2nd down and 7. Taylor remains. Brady, Moss, touchdown. Randy Moss.
Sometimes you have to run it well enough to fool the defense, because the Buffalo Bills defenders on the back end in the secondary were all sucked toward the line of scrimmage, allowing, look at this, everybody's going toward the line, and then Randy Moss comes in behind them for an easy touchdown. So the ability to fake the run is good enough to get Randy Moss open on the second level of the defense.
He and Jerry Rice are the only 2 receivers to catch at least 150 touchdown passes. Here's the extra point by Gostkowski. And New England takes a 7-3 lead. So on that drive, Hernandez with catches of 14 and 27, a run of 12. Moss with a 7-yard touchdown reception, beating Drayton Florence.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Burger King, who reminds you to have it your way. And by Verizon, the official wireless service provider of the NFL.
How about the time the offensive line gave Tom Brady on that drive?
Oh, he had all day to throw the ball, Kevin. All day to find Randy Moss in the back of the end zone. Tom Brady, we said at the top that he was still seeking perfection. He always is. The offensive line gave him all day to throw the ball. Brady responded, going 4 for 4 on the drive.
The ensuing kickoff by Gostkowski and Spiller. Jones ahead to block. Bounds just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Bills, that was a 28-yard return. The Bills put Fitzpatrick back out there. He took him on a drive for a field goal the first time out.
You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Moss just caught a touchdown pass from Brady. You know, we talked about the first drive with the Buffalo Bills, a nice tempo, nice rhythm to what they were doing.
Yeah, now they've got to be able to respond what Tom Brady and his offense had to do. Because if you're Fitzpatrick, you got to keep your defense resting and sitting down. You can't afford to go 3 and out here.
Ball start, number 77, offense, 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's the left tackle, Demetrius Bell.
Yeah, you talk about that last drive by the Buffalo Bills. Probably one of their most efficient drives so far this year. The run by C.J. Spiller. And how about the conversion of 3rd down into 1st down on the throw from Fitzpatrick? Marshawn Lynch provided a spark in the running game. Lynch, Spiller, Jackson all carried the ball on that drive. 37 yards rushing on 6 plays in that first possession.
It's 1st down and 15. Nickel secondary. Lynch in the backfield and the call. Nice play from behind. Turned in by Brandon Merriweather. It's a gain of 3 to the 25.
Great play because he had a convoy of blockers out in front of him. Watch it here. But then the backside pursuit. Look at that by Merriweather. If he doesn't come and get him from the backside, Marshawn Lynch is still running.
Second down and 12. Lynch remains. Will Height is in the secondary as the 5th. High snap. Brought down. Lynch. Hit by Arrington. Flag thrown. Gain of a yard as it stands now at the 26.
Holding, number 74, offense, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
So the 2 tackles on this drive have been hit. Bell moments ago, and the veteran Cornell Green, 3 years absent from the Oakland Raiders.
And Ron Brace is in that starting lineup on the defense for the New England Patriots. He was a guy that got great penetration to disrupt that play for the Buffalo Bills. Right now in their second possession, Kevin, this Bills offense is moving backwards.
Now 2nd down and 22. There aren't a lot of plays in your playbook when you're back at your 15-yard line for 2nd and 22.
And you can't try to get it all back in one play. That spells danger and the potential for turnover.
Lynch into the nickel. And back there, Merriweather was among the many that made the stop after a gain of 4. Guyton comes off the bottom of the pile. The gain takes him to the 19.
And now the Bills face that 3rd and 10, that dreaded 3rd and 10 or longer situation. And they have failed to convert their last 40 3rd and 10 situations. Is 3rd and 10 or longer? Look at that.
That's terrible.
That says the punter better be ready.
Of course, a lot of teams can't convert 3rd and 10. 5 defensive backs, 3rd and 18. They need the 37. Spiller was in the backfield. The nifty move, and there is Roscoe Parrish up to the 39. Has the first down. Picks up 20 on the play. Nice throw by Fitzpatrick. They were working on Pat Chung. First down to the 40.
The protection does hold up. Now Fitzpatrick, his vision's not on the rush. It's downfield. See him throw it into a tight window. There's 3 defenders there. And that's what Trent Edwards would not do. That's what he could not give the Buffalo Bills on offense. Fitzpatrick takes a chance, squeeze it in the tight window to Parrish. How about Parrish creating yards after the catch to convert 3rd and very long into a first down?
Still the nickel. Lynch is in. 1st and 10. Marshawn Lynch hit by Arrington, taking the plays in the starting lineup today of Darius Butler, who was victimized for a couple of pass interferences against the Jets and Braylon Edwards. It's a gain of 4. Put him at the 43.
What did Chan Gigley tell us when he talked about switching from Trent Edwards going over to Fitzpatrick to become his starting quarterback? Obviously, they have to get the run game going with Marshawn Lynch, and others have to play well around the quarterback. But he said, look, we're looking for a spark. We're looking for the right combination of players. That's why we're seeing Fitzpatrick playing and seeing more of Marshawn Lynch.
4 in the secondary. 2nd down, long 5. Lynch remains. Ninkovich was chasing the quarterback in a throw. I'm sure he's just throwing that thing away. There was nothing right there.
Yeah, it's called getting rid of the football.
And you could see John Perry, the referee, giving a little look over there and a smile to the quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick, out of Harvard.
And here is why he's able to just throw that ball away and not take a hit, not be flagged for intentional grounding. Remember, he had rotated outside of the pocket. You get outside of the width of the tackle, you can just throw the ball down as long as it gets past the line of scrimmage. It's a very clean play, a very smart play from the Harvard graduate.
5 defensive backs. Wright comes in for place on the defensive line. 3rd and long 5. Spiller in the backfield with Fitzpatrick. They get through. Spiller missed the block. Incomplete, looking for Steve Johnson. Guyton came up the A-gap that is right outside the center. And the rookie running back missed the pickup. They got a punt.
It's the most difficult thing for a young running back. Watch it. He's got to step up and pick up that block on Guyton. He whiffs and puts pressure on his quarterback, allows his quarterback to get hit. So Guyton's able to beat Spiller, but when you're a rookie running back coming into the NFL, the most difficult thing to learn is blitz protection. Not just how to block, but who to block.
Brian Moorman will be punting the ball to Julian Edelman, former college quarterback. Moorman was on the all-decade team as a punter. Great hang time. Waving everybody away as Edelman, and gets a good Buffalo bounce. Down to about the 22-yard line. That's 6 plays and a punt. 34-yard punt by Moorman. Well, tonight, the CEO of one of the largest hotel chains in America goes undercover on the season premiere of Undercover Boss. That's tonight, only on CBS. So it looks like maybe some adjustments were made by the Patriots defensively on that last drive as they were defending the Buffalo Bills.
I think it was really about their pressure on the quarterback. It was the ability to get hits on Ryan Fitzpatrick. I still thought the Buffalo Bills ran the ball fairly well, but their ability, the Patriots' ability to get pressure in the face of Fitzpatrick, to beat C.J. Spiller and get into the backfield, I think that's where the Patriots' defense improved.
2 tight ends and Taylor in the backfield. First down and 10. Oh, and a beautiful block up front by Conley opened the way. Williams among a couple in there making the stop. Florence was in there. Gain of 7 to the 30.
Offense, 10-yard penalty. First down.
I don't know who it was. It didn't say, but Conley looked like he gave a great block inside at that guard. I don't think it was on Conley, though.
Yeah, that's it. Let's take
see
a
if we
look
see
at
the hold,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, Conley, number 63. See him coming around right here. matched up against number 54, Andre Davis. And I saw the hands inside. I'm not so sure.
It wasn't on him. And, of course, they didn't give a number. So now it's all the way back to the 13-yard line.
Conley was clean on that.
He looked like it, yeah. I agree. I agree.
The clean block as he replaced Logan Mankins. So he's filling some huge shoes at that left guard spot.
Bills in the nickel. It's 1st and 20. This coverage on Edelman. Over there was Brian Scott. Loss of 5.
Well, Aaron Hernandez was the guy featured in that first possession. These are scripted plays for the young rookie out of Florida. How about the run for 13 yards on the play? He has a catch for another 14 and then 27 yards on another play where he was able to create yards after the catch. So how about Bill Belichick scripting plays for his young rookie tight end so that he can be the missing piece that's lost in the absence of Kevin Falk.
6 defensive backs. They bring in McKelvin. It is 2nd down and 24 for Brady, needing the 33. White with the block at the left tackle. This is Wes Welker. Led the league in receptions a season ago, and he's brought down by Kelsey on a gain of 5. And he's out to about the 14-yard line on the play, which should take us to the conclusion of the first quarter here in Foxborough. He's consistent. Remember, he blew his knee just after New Year's last year down in Houston, came back miraculously in just a handful of months. Tom Brady has started 6 of 6, and one of those completions to Randy Moss from 7 yards away. At the end of one, it's the Patriots 7-3 on CBS. We talk about early game momentum as we start the second quarter. Here is a long play now coming up, 3rd and 19. Big play defensively early in this game for the Buffalo D.
Patriots ranked 1st in the National Football League on 3rd down. Tom Brady, this is his #1 play.
Sandy Morris was the 3rd down pick. In the backfield for Coach Bill Belichick. That is 3 and out, incomplete. They were going deep in the secondary, and it's a Reggie Corner defensive play back there. No one really was available. Welker was in the sights of Brady. They got a punt. So a good stand for the Buffalo defense. They forced the Patriots to turn it over.
Brady is lucky that pass wasn't intercepted. He only had one primary receiver over the middle of the field, and it was Welker. He had 3 defenders standing next to him. That pass could have easily been intercepted.
Rookie Zoltan Mesko out of the University of Michigan will punt this away. The back is Roscoe Parrish. And watch the fair catch. Bumped into his own guy. It hit the foot. It ricocheted away on a hang time of over 5 seconds, which was good. The distance wasn't great. It was only a 34-yard punt. And 14:47 to play here in the first half with the Patriots on top of the Buffalo Bills, who will get it when we come back. We're back in Massachusetts, and the hit drama Hawaii Five-0 is TV's #1 news show. Tune in and see why critics are calling it your next TV obsession. Hawaii Five-0, that's tomorrow on CBS. Moss has gotten a 7-yard touchdown pass from Tom Brady. From the New England 40 after the ball ricocheted off a Buffalo helmet, went 8 yards in. 1st and 10. This is Jackson. He was hit by Chung, corkscrews his way to the 38, picks up 2 on the play. As we get this update from our CBS studios and James Brown.
Kevin and Solomon, we know Roethlisberger has 1 more game to serve on a suspension. Dennis Dixon injured last week. So the 13-year vet Charlie Batch, a lot of WD-40 on that arm, Solomon, as he hooks up with Mike Wallace. 46-yard strike. Pittsburgh nursing a 1-point lead over Tampa. Kevin and Solly.
Wallace taking the place of Holmes, and look who's still in that touchdown pass.
And JB is dead on. Batch has gone in for an oil change or 2. It's helping out.
2nd and 8, Fitzpatrick, who was belted on the play by Guyton, runs for 4 down to the 34-yard line. They thought that Fitzpatrick, and you mentioned this earlier, could give them a spark, move that pocket just a little bit.
And how about this? Even showing you some mobility. He's a quick decision maker at the quarterback position. He doesn't take long to make up his mind. He's going to be very aggressive. He's going to attack the defense. And they were given the ball with excellent field position. Now they're facing 3rd and 7. What did he tell us when we met with him? We want to be about 3rd and 6. That's where we're a little bit better. You can see converting 72%. When they're 3rd and 4 or closer to that first down mark.
Firing right on the defensive line. Extra defensive back is Wilhite. Spiller in the backfield. 3rd and 5. That's a completion caught by Evans. Working on the rookie out of Rutgers, McCourty. 17-yard pickup. Spot him at the 18.
So Lee Evans didn't catch the ball last week. They were working on the rookie who gets turned around. And Fitzpatrick was eyeing Lee Evans the entire time on that pass route. Just throw that slant route, trying to get under McCourty where it's an easy throw and a completion. They may go back to him.
You surprised how they're moving the ball on the offensive side against this New England defense?
As long as the protection holds up for Fitzpatrick, he's going to find the open guy and make a good decision and a good throw.
They stay in the nickel. Lynch in the backfield. 1st and 10. Lynch. And Guyton was there. Levitri was leading with the block. Also hit by Mayo, the former defensive rookie of the year in the NFL, on a gain of 3. Spot him at the 15.
Now remember, the Patriots have made a decision to not have Darius Butler as their starting cornerback. Kyle Arrington is starting at one of the cornerback positions, opposite of McCourty. Down in the red zone last week against the Jets, both corners were victimized. Think about it. Chan Gailey may take a shot against one of these corners here in the red zone.
Still the 5 in the secondary. 2nd down and 7. Lynch is in the slot receiver position, bottom of your screen. Blitz. Here comes Mayo. There goes Fitzpatrick. Right up the gut and no protection. It's a sack and a loss of 7. Push him back to the 23.
Oh, the pressure starts with Tully Bantacane. He flushes him out of the end zone right here, but then watch Mayo coming back from the other side. So the mobility and athleticism of Fitzpatrick gets him away from Tully Bantacane, but he can't get away from Mayo, who's locked in on the quarterback. He hits his mark and come away with a sack.
Mayo gets his 2nd career sack. 3rd down and 14. 6 defensive backs out there. Sanders has joined the fray. Spiller in the backfield. Little pitch on a shovel pass. No place to run, no place to hide. Mayo, who authored that defensive series, limits Spiller to a gain of 1. Put him at the 21-yard line. They'll try for 3, and the Patriots hold the Buffalo Bills out of the end zone again.
Tully Bantacane made an excellent play. He was the one who strung the play out, allowing Mayo to pursue and run to make that tackle. Excellent stand down inside the red zone by the New England Patriots defense, forcing only a field goal.
So here is Ryan Lindell, 11 seasons out of Washington State, 39-yard try. He belted one in from 39 earlier in the game, back in the first quarter. And the Buffalo Bills come to within 1. Our 2nd quarter clock at 10:46. The big play on the drive, a 17-yard completion to Lee Evans. That's going to please Chan Gailey.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the new Silver Bullet aluminum pint from Coors Light, official beer sponsor of the NFL. DirecTV. Watch your favorite team wherever you live, only on DirecTV. Call to switch today. And by Ford. Drive one.
A look at the spectacular Patriots Hall of Fame. We had a chance to look at that. The great film presentation. Gino Cappelletti, all the greats are viewed prominently within there. Deep back is Brandon Tate. And the wind, even though it's only 5 miles an hour, continues to blow the ball off the tee for a 2nd time. And booting it for the Buffalo Bills will be Ryan Lindell. A couple field goals, 39 and 39. Scoring 2 of the 3 times they've had the ball. The Buffalo Bills trail the New England Patriots on a 7-yard touchdown pass to Moss, and deep back Brandon Tate. With the wind at his back, and it has picked up here as this game has gone along. From the 1. There's with the block. And taken down by Courtney McIntyre. 24-yard return out to the 25-yard line. Well, the New England Patriots Charitable Foundation today, along with owner Bob Kraft and his daughter Myra, his wife Myra, began a a season-long initiative to increase cancer awareness among Patriot fans, raising awareness about common cancers through messages to fans and the distribution of educational materials. And Solomon, they have teamed up with New England's best medical institutions.
You can see the Kick Cancer Initiative. They're wearing the teal ribbons to bring more awareness and education. It's all about screening and early detection to fight and eradicate the dreaded disease that is cancer.
5 in the secondary, including McKelvin. It's 1st and 10 for Brady. A rare drop right there. Flag has been thrown. They were going outside to Welker. Coverage on the play by Reggie Corner in the secondary for Buffalo.
Interference. Offense. Number 87. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
You know, through about the first 20 minutes of this ball game, things have really, there's Gronkowski, he is a rookie tight end. They have gone the way of the Buffalo Bills.
Absolutely. I think the Bills have done an adequate job not allowing the Patriots to run away with this game. Even though the Patriots did take their first possession, went right down, scored a touchdown, they came out, continued to fight, put 3 more points on the board. So Bills are staying with it.
1st and 20. Woodhead, who is back there, a little bit of room, gaining 4 on the play. Whitner was there also. Marcus Stroud spot him at the 19.
Think about it with where the Patriots have the ball. If you're the Buffalo Bills, you've got to keep them hemmed in. You've got to be able to force some 3 and out from Tom Brady in this offense and get the ball back with favorable field position for Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Aaron Maben has come in, 2 years out of Penn State. He's at that linebacker position. 2nd down and 16. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis is in the backfield. Here comes Maben, and there goes the nice knockdown right there. That was a beautiful play by Leotis McKelvin. Out of gas intended on the near side. Brady can't complete.
How about this? Hey, look at McKelvin. Yeah, Moss gets down inside, but watch McKelvin knife underneath with that right hand. It looked like it hit Moss in the hands and then fell to the ground, did the ball, but McKelvin still providing a tight enough coverage, making it difficult for Moss to make the catch.
We're watching on these 3rd down plays. They got Woodhead back there, 3rd and 16. 6 defensive backs for the Buffalo Bills. Coleman with a nice block. And on the fly, and a fumble by Tate, knocked away on the play by Florence and picked up. It looks like, well, let's see, Moss is in there, paddling away, who got the ball. The Bills think they've retrieved it. Jarvis Bird was in there digging at it. We have not had a turnover yet in the game. Andy went jumping in there.
And the pass was completed, but then punched out. You mentioned Bird had a chance to get it. It looked like McKelvin was able to wrestle it away from Randy Moss, who appeared to have fallen on the ball, but wasn't able to secure it. And maybe McKelvin was able to get it away from Randy
Early
Moss.
on the field is a catch and a fumble recovered by Buffalo. 1st and 10.
Tate. It's the first takeaway this season by the Buffalo Bills, coming in game 3. And Tate, 2 years out of North Carolina, coughs it away.
Now watch how many times this ball changes hands. It goes to Tate. He makes the catch. It's going to be stripped out, punched out from behind right there. And now the ball's on the ground. Bird has a chance to get it. He can't secure it. He kicks it forward. Now, we'll look at Moss. Does Moss have the ball prematurely for a second? But there's McKelvin, 28, who was able to pry the ball away from Randy Moss, who should have secured the ball while he was on the ground. But as you said, Buffalo comes away with their first takeaway of the season.
Nickel secondary, Jackson in the backfield. 1st and 10, and again they begin in New England territory from the 37. 1st and 10, Jackson. Sanders around his ankles, brings him down at about the 32 on a gain of 5. There's Leotis McKelvin.
And McKelvin makes a couple of plays, able to prevent Randy Moss from making a catch on the 2nd down play, and then able to pry the ball away from Randy Moss and come away with the Bills' first takeaway of the season. Fumble recovery. So good teamwork. It's how you got to play. You got to swarm to the ball. And now Bill Belichick is trying to implore his defense to make a play on their side.
Jackson remains. 2nd and long 4. You say this is one of Fitzpatrick's strengths, is audibling at the line. Getting out of a bad play, like right there. Catch made for a 1st down by Parrish. Working on the side, he had Butler and Merriweather. It is a gain of 10 He's down to the 23. Darius Butler was in the game and burned right there.
They were expecting something quick. You see 5-step drop. He goes immediately to the outside. When you see a single high safety, you know that you have single coverage on the outside. And Darius Butler is where they want to attack. They believe Roscoe Parrish can make some plays against the young cornerback who his confidence is slipping a little bit. So he's got to stay with it and be able to make some plays before his confidence can begin to grow.
Bears at the bottom of the screen with the 1st and 10. Wrapped up and devoured by Ron Grace. No gain on the play. They stay at the 23-yard line.
Grace, I think he's an improving player. Every time I put the tape on, you can see he's making plays like this. He's getting penetration, coming off the double team, the blocking up front. Seeing just in his 2nd season out of Boston College, he's becoming a real formidable player on that defensive line.
Spiller's now going to check in for Jackson in the offensive backfield for the Buffalo Bills. They got a couple tight ends out there. Martin is in tight. Stupar is in motion. 2nd down and 10. Still 5 in the defensive secondary. Spiller, and this is what he does. Chased by Merriweather. Look at him fly downfield near the 5. Knocked out of bounds by Sanders. A burst of 19. 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills.
Darius Butler just takes himself out of the play. Watch, he's going to come up from the cornerback position. He goes too far upfield. That's what allows C.J. Spiller to go underneath. Now watch Butler, watch 28. See, you got to come flat to make that tackle right there. And you leave Brandon Merriweather on an island. Too much space, too much quickness for C.J. Spiller. He's going to make you miss. Butler has to squeeze that play so much better. You can see the defensive coaches are saying, hey, you went too far up the field, created a huge hole for Spiller.
1st and goal at the 4. Lynch trailed. Wow, I should say wow. Hit by the rookie Spikes. Loss of a yard, back to about the 6-yard line.
55, Brandon Spikes. He delivers a smack right in the face of Marshawn Lynch. Take a look at this one. Oh, before he can even get going. Good job by Lynch just holding on to the football after being stamped by Brandon Spikes.
2nd down and goal at the 5. 2 tight ends. Martin's come back in the game. Stupar, they'll both be on the near side with Lynch in the backfield. 4 in the secondary. They beef up the line. Does the Patriot D. 7th play of the drive. And nice defensive play. Arrington taking the place of Butler at that corner. They were going for Evans. It'll make it 3rd down and 5. He played that beautifully in his first career start.
And we told you they would work on the young cornerbacks. Arrington in for Butler. We told you they were going to single him out down inside of the red zone. Take a look. One-on-one jamming. Play to the front shoulder. And then he never even looked back inside to play the ball. He's lucky there was contact, but it was just good coverage by Arrington. They're going to come after him again, so he's got to hold up all day.
White is on the line. Crable is on a 3-point stance. 5 in the secondary. 3rd and goal. Spiller was in, and he's in for the touchdown. Nice throw by Fitzpatrick, and Spiller has his first NFL touchdown. Merriweather was in the vicinity. What a great play called by Chan Gailey, the coach of the Buffalo Bills.
And you notice Fitzpatrick didn't hesitate. What did he tell us when we met with him? Understand the matchups to the outside, and you get a linebacker on Spiller in space or a safety, in this case, Brandon Merriweather. All you have to do is just flip it over to Spiller. He's going to make you miss enough to get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Boy, there was a nice block there, too. A stealing block by Lee Evans. Tack on one more for the Bills, who have their first lead, 13-7. This will surprise some people around the NFL. There was a fumble by New England, and the Buffalo Bills cash in 6-13 in the first half. After getting their first takeaway of the season on the fumble by Tate, they move downfield, 7 plays, a touchdown pass to Spiller, his first NFL TD, a 5-yard strike from the quarterback Fitzpatrick, and the ensuing kickoff. Tate is the one who fumbled. He takes it from the 5. Page trying to throw a block, and he'll dance his way up to about the 24-yard line. And brought down on the play by the Bills, Adele. 20-yard return. Here comes Tom Brady. His team is down 13-7.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by New Degree Men Adventure. and by E-Trade.
Coming up now, moments from this time here in Foxborough, the Sprint Halftime Report. JB, Dan, Shannon, Boomer, and Coach Cowler. Scores, highlights, and news. That's coming up on the Sprint Halftime Report from our CBS studios in New York. On the 24-yard line, looking into the nickel. Brady's got it 1st and 10. Green Ellis in the backfield. That's the rookie tight end. Hernandez in motion. End around. Brandon Tate. McKelvin's got a beat on it. Block out there, could not open him up. It's a gain of 5 and spot him at about the 30, make it 28-yard line.
Take a look at the touchdown by Spiller. This is Brandon Merriweather. He's one-on-one on Spiller, but watch Merriweather. He will not come up. He's supposed to stay outside in terms of his pursuit to make the tackle. But look, by coming inside and underneath, he allows a clear path for Spiller to walk right into the end zone. And a good block and a seal by Lee Evans, the other receiver to that side of the formation.
And Jarvis Green Ellis on 2nd and 5. He's into the secondary. Whitmer reserve Maven comes on. He was the #1 pick last season. Gain of 7 on the play. And Solomon, they're going to put that ball at the 36-yard line.
And Kevin, I want to go back one more on the touchdown. It is the secondary level where they have young players in that secondary that's really costing the New England Patriots here in the first half. We've already seen some errors by Darius Butler. We saw wrong pursuit angles, and you can see Coach Belichick trying to get them all together because that's where they have to improve on defense. It's on the back end. We know the strength is in the front 7 on defense.
Back to the 34 defense for the Buffalo Bills. It is 1st and 10 for Brady in the offense from the 36. Palmer with a nice block. Wide open is Gronkowski. Knocked down by Whitmer, the former #1 pick out of Ohio State. Rumbling 21 yards down to the 43 of the Buffalo Bills and a 1st down.
We saw Hernandez in the first quarter, and now Gronkowski. Watch him come across the formation. You have 3 players at 3 different levels. Sammy Morris coming across shallow. The defense jumps him, and so Brady goes to Gronkowski a little bit deeper down the field, creating a 1st down. Both young tight ends are exceptional. Both can catch the ball down the field.
Gronkowski grew up just northeast of Buffalo in Amherst, New York. 1st and 10 from the 43. Back to the nickel defensively for the Bills. And Jarvis Green Ellis calmly leads the way. Brought down by Jarvis Bird. That's a rumble of 20 yards on the fly to the 23, 1st down.
Sometimes all you have to do is follow your block. You don't have to wait for a whole lot. And watch Conley. He'll come around the left guard. He goes right up the middle, and look at Green Ellis right behind him. And then you get down the field, and you just run to daylight. Kevin, I think you and I could have gained yards on that carry.
So. Taylor is in. Neal had a nice block on that play as well. Still the nickel for the Buffalo D. From the 23, 1st and 10. Couple tight ends out there for Tom Brady. He's done a touchdown pass to Moss today. And flipping right there is Fred Taylor, the 15th all-time leading rusher in the NFL. Kyle Williams among a couple, and they're making the stop on a gain of a yard, and Solomon down to the 22.
Yeah, sometimes even a veteran like Fred Taylor, 13 years in the league, can hurry. He was a little bit too quick, a little too fast, didn't allow things to set up, and he stumbled and fell. Look at the rushing yards, but that's shocking. The Buffalo Bills so far in this game, just 2 yards shy behind the Patriots, 149 total yards, but leading in time of possession also are the Bills.
Woodhead is in, 2nd and 9. He'll scamper, look at him fly. Here he goes for the touchdown. Danny Woodhead signed a couple days ago, a 22-yard touchdown run, getting right by McKelvin, and the Patriots have tied the game.
Whether it's Julian Edelman filling in for Wes Welker, or if it's Danny Woodhead coming in and filling in for Kevin Falk. Look at him make guys miss. He runs to daylight and gashes this Buffalo Bills defense, coming right into your living room and into the end zone for a touchdown. Patriots answer back.
First touchdown by Woodhead, 3 years out of Chadron State. Little school up in Nebraska. Career-long run in the extra point. Gronkowski puts the Patriots on top again as we've gone back and forth here. Big plays on that drive, a pass at 21 to Gronkowski, a run by Green Ellis at 20, and then a run of 22 by the former Jet, Danny Woodhead. 2.5 minutes coming up tomorrow at 8 Central, 9 Eastern, right here on CBS.
How about Woodhead? Look at that. 22-yard run for a touchdown. And Bill Belichick, we talked about the struggling running game where they came into this game ranked 24th in terms of their ability to run the ball. And it's their first rushing touchdown of the season from Danny Woodhead, who starred in Hard Knocks as he was with the Jets during training camp. And this is a kid that they didn't want to let him go. I'm sure the Patriots are glad to have him.
Gostkowski with the kickoff, and here comes Spiller, who has a 5-yard touchdown reception earlier in the game. And he was brought down on the play by the Patriots. Tracy White used to be with Green Bay. He's bounced around a little bit. 21-yard return. Let's see how the Buffalo Bills come back. And we like the body language of the Bills today. They've lost 13 consecutive games, as you mentioned earlier, to the New England Patriots. They felt optimistic last night. It is carried over into this afternoon.
And Chan Gailey said that, hey, those 13 consecutive losses are irrelevant, that, you know, they don't give you a credit or debit coming into this game. So they're going to focus on the one, and I think the one asset that they've had has been Ryan Fitzpatrick, his ability to make the reads. You see him pointing out the defense. He's making the right corrections and getting them into the right play.
Lynch in the backfield, 34 defense for the New England Patriots. Again, changing the play at the 28, first down and 10. Into traffic, nice catch made. It's grabbed by Stuper. He was hit on the play after a gain of 8, hit by Spikes.
See, Fitzpatrick is not afraid to try to cram the ball into tight spaces. 8 for 12 so far on the day, 82 yards passes, but his mobility and athleticism have kept the defense off balance. Converted the third down, finding receivers on the edge, and then the touchdown pass to C.J. Spiller. So Fitzpatrick has this offense on the move, giving them the spark they've been looking for.
Wildcat right here. Second down and 2. Lynch is in the backfield. The quarterback, bottom of your screen, Lynch. Good block on Ninkovich by Corey McIntyre, and then that's all Lynch needs before he's taken out of bounds by Chung and Ninkovich. It's a gain of 9. Good-looking Wildcat, run by the former Pac-10 Offensive Player of the Year, Marshawn Lynch. And they'll put the ball, Solomon, at the 45.
He's a hard worker. Look at him, trying to press the line of scrimmage. Now, get going. Get going. He does finally get going downhill, picks up the first down. Very innovative play by Chan Gailey, trying to keep this Patriots defense off balance.
Lynch has got 52 yards on the ground here at the 2-minute warning.
Wonderful job. It's all about ball security. Hard guy to get on the ground is Marshawn Lynch.
Head coach Chan Gailey changed quarterbacks this week. Went with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Looks like a pretty good move.
Yeah, close to gaining in the first half what they average in every single game so far this year, where they ranked dead last in total offense.
Spiller in the backfield. First down and 10. Lee Evans, second catch today. Hit on the near side by the rookie McCourty out of Rutgers. It is a gain of 4. They're getting him involved as we thought they might to the 49. And coming up in the Sprint Halftime Report, JB and Company with scores, highlights, and news from this week in the NFL. Coming up in the Sprint Halftime Report. Second down and 6.
The Bills are really good, and they're getting good yards on first down plays.
Spiller picked up the blitz there. That gives an open door for the quarterback. Fitzpatrick taken down by Guyton. It's a gain of 10, weaving to the 41-yard line. Boy, the block by Spiller was terrific on the play.
And now they go into their 2-minute offense where they're trying to catch this defense off balance and trying to turn up the tempo a little bit.
Buffalo's got a couple timeouts. First and 10. Looking low. Parrish has it. Working right in front of the nickelback, who is Jonathan Wilhite. It's a pickup of 15. They continue to move. Spot him at the 26.
But notice how Gailey and Fitzpatrick have increased the tempo, trying to catch this defense before they can get set at the line of scrimmage.
Smart move. They still have 5 in the secondary for the New England Patriots. Spiller in the backfield. First and 10. Another good block by the team, and there you see outside a tackle by Mayo as Spiller tried to dance outside. There was a block out there by the center hanger. It's a gain of 4, and will put him at the New England 21.
Well, you love the tempo and the timing of the offense. See how they picked it up. They're looking for the matchup advantages. Here's the quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick. They flip it over to Lee Evans, working against the rookie cornerback, Devin McCourty. They're trying to find any way, shape, or form they can get the ball in the hands of C.J. Spiller in space. They know he can make a guy miss and take it to the end zone.
6 defensive backs for the New England Patriots on 2nd down and 6. Lynch has come in. Incomplete, going for the reserve tight end, rookie free agent David Nelson out of the University of Florida. He was undrafted, bringing up 3rd and 6 for the Bills.
Fitzpatrick did not have the best throw as he was rolling out, throwing the ball behind Nilsson, but he still was not happy with the effort that Nilsson gave him on that play. Yeah, it's thrown slightly behind you, but you've got to be able to make a play. Jan Gailey dialing up some plays, trying to give his quarterback the best play possible, but he's relying on Fitzpatrick to get him set also. Look at his 3rd down pass of the day, where he's converted 4 times into first downs.
Still 6 in the secondary and 3rd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. Spiller is in. Fitzpatrick and getting a block inside. He takes it for a first down or close to it, 16-yard line. Great block by Andy Levitre. Battling a stinger, led the way. 5 or 6 yard gain. It is a first down. Timeout in 28 seconds in the first half. No awe in the eyes and the faces of these Bills against the Patriots, who have beaten them 13 straight times.
It starts with the inspiring play of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now they're just trying to find the right matchup. Looks like we're going to get another timeout.
The Buffalo Bills took over at their own 28 with about 3 to play. Upcoming is the 9th play of the drive. Watch this now as Levitre was blocking, and they're going to see where the knee of Fitzpatrick hit. They have given him a first down. Down he goes right there, but the ball
is
maybe
spot.
a little bit shy. I think it's a little bit shy,
Yeah.
Solomon.
Look at where the ball hit here. First down mark is going to be right there. Watch this. Okay, ball down right there. Okay, see this first down marker? It comes straight down the line. I think it's shy of a first down if you have a more accurate spot.
Inside 2 minutes, the replay booth calls for the replay upstairs in the press box. It is not challenged on the field. Can't.
If Fitzpatrick, he keeps his head up, he can find more daylight. Well, you talked about the excellent blocking up front to keep the quarterback clean. And we've seen the mobility and athleticism. How about the toughness now of Ryan Fitzpatrick? The ball down there, I think that's got to be short of that first down mark.
Solomon, were you interested in today how the Patriots would handle their focus with a lesser opponent, a team they have mastered, as we said, 13 straight times?
Well, that's something that they've been good at. Remember, the Bills have come in here where their teams haven't been that great, and when you beat the Bills 13 straight times, I'd like to believe that the Patriots can continue to focus. I mean, they've had success under Bill Belichick, and they've had long winning streaks and have played maybe some Bills teams that's been under 500 but still haven't dropped their guard. Coming off a loss to the New York Jets last week, I expected this team to be sharp and focused, or the Patriots, and really come up playing their best. There's no way Bill Belichick's team play less than inspired for 2 consecutive weeks.
It was interesting in talking to Gailey and talking to the Buffalo Bills players over the last day or so, the feeling that Belichick, and one of the things that makes him special is we're under a review right here to see if indeed the Bills have gotten a first down and a scramble by Ryan Fitzpatrick, is that he always adds something every game. He never stays the same, which is part of the reason why he is who he is.
They have their base 3-4 defense. They have the best base things that they do on both offense and the defensive side of the ball. But yeah, he's going to add some new wrinkles. He's going to force you to be a real cerebral football team, and he's not going to beat himself. And I expect some of those new wrinkles to come in the second half.
The ball should be spotted at the 16.5-yard line, therefore making it first down.
It was the right call.
The 16.5 on the left hash. Buffalo will still charge the timeout since the clock status would have retained running.
I think you got to kick a field goal here.
Well, I was just going to say that 4th and inches or you go for 3. It looks like they're going to go for it.
Hey, how do you break a streak when you've never won at Gillette Stadium? When you've traveled to Foxborough and have lost 8 straight times, you got to do something different. And Bill Belichick is having, oh, you're going to go for it? Well, let's get a stop. Take some points off the board. I think if you're Gailey, boy, you got to take these 3 points in this situation.
Fred Jackson is checked in the backfield. McIntyre will be back there as a fullback. The heavy defensive package has come in. The base 34 defense, 4th and inches. Just want to see if they're going to move. Yeah, no. Nice discipline by New England. You see the play clock.
It's all about discipline and focus. Chan Gailey, he bluffed him a little bit. He was hoping to get a flag. Bill Belichick's Patriots didn't fall for it.
As the Bills burn their final time out of the half. Here is a 34-yard field goal drive for Buffalo to take the lead. Already with a couple in his pocket. He nails that from 34. He's hit 2 field goals from 39. There's been a touchdown pass to Spiller. An explanation for Belichick, which he doesn't like. Half minute to play in the first half, and the Bills are back on top. A reminder, folks, Inside the NFL coming up on Showtime Wednesday night, 9 Eastern and Pacific, only on Showtime, the award-winning show with James Brown and crew this week. Interestingly enough, the Buffalo Bills, remember when they played here last year and lost 25-24? They actually led in that game, Solomon, in the fourth quarter. 24-13. They lost a big lead here against the Patriots.
Yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick giving his team every chance to win here today. Bill Belichick was really upset with something on the last sequence of plays where the Bills were trying to draw his team off sides and then called the timeout.
One thing to keep in your back pocket. Patriots have 3 timeouts when they'll get this ball. Here is Tate from the goal line. He fumbled earlier on a pass completion. Got a block from Crumpler. Out of bounds, pushed by Wilson, the college wide receiver, now a defensive back. 31-yard return.
Now think about it. The Patriots, they're #1 in the National Football League with 38 points in the first half. I mean, they can score. Normally in the first half is where they have gotten most of their points, but only 14 here in the first half of today's game. And now you're going to be interested to see what kind of adjustments they're able to make at halftime. Not just on offense, but on defense as well, because the defense has been a tale of 2 halves so far in the 2010 season.
6 defensive backs. Woodhead in the backfield where Falk would normally be. First down and 10. Brady. Nice catch by Tate. That was a beauty. Working on Bird. Knocked down by McKelvin. They'll spot the ball at the 37-yard line. A 29-yard strike. And a first down. And a timeout taken by New England.
Yeah, now they smell blood. This is an excellent throw. Look at the protection for Tom Brady. He's been sacked only once all season. With that kind of protection, the Bills may not touch him today, but look at this throw into Brandon Tate, and what a catch. They get the timeout at 11 seconds, and so Brady's got one more shot to go down the field. Will they take a shot at the end zone, or will they set it up for a field goal? 2 timeouts left in the game. They should be able to get closer and set up for a field goal to get 3 more points before they go in at the half.
Winding down our first half, we'd have 4 lead changes in the game. And you can see 20-yard plays in this contest. Woodhead remains. First and 10 from the Buffalo 38. Bulmer with the block. And Hernandez with a good-looking catch on the side. Florence was over there defending. 13-yard pickup. Brady, masterful, taking the team downfield to the 25.
How smart is that to bring Hernandez across the formation, working against Drayton Florence, coming over on your left side right over here. Look at that. Nice throw, makes the catch, and he gets out of bounds. And they're actually going to call timeout and say that he came down inbounds as they continue the clock moving. But the Patriots burn another timeout.
You know, people think of the Patriots as being basically the same. This is truly for this New England team and a new team, isn't it? It's a brand new addition to this team.
Absolutely. They're still developing. They're still figuring out their division of labor. Who's going to do what with young tight ends? You can see they're very reliable and productive parts of the offense.
Gostkowski has missed 3 consecutive field goals coming into today. A 43-yard try. Right down the middle. A 43-yard field goal, and New England is back on top in our first half's 5th lead change. Should be an interesting second half. The Bills down by 1. 17-16 on CBS. The Buffalo Bills scored 17 points in the first two games combined. They got 16 in the first two quarters here. They look pretty good against the Patriots, who they've lost 13 straight to.
You know, there's no doubt about it. It all starts, I think, with Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's really given this team the spark that Chan Gailey was looking for.
Let's take a look now at our points of protection, brought to you today by Allstate, as we take a look at some of the notes associated with our first half.
Well, there's no doubt about it. I think the Buffalo Bills, they've got to keep pouring it on. 4 scores on their first 5 possessions in today's game. The New England Patriots, they got to do a better job of protecting the end zone. They've given up 16 points in this game. It's the most allowed in the first half of any ball game so far this season. And it may come down to the team with the last possession wins. 5 lead changes in the first half of today's game.
Fitzpatrick was very solid in that first half for the Buffalo Bills, 11 of 16, including a touchdown pass. And here is Lindell himself, very effective. Late first half drive. He comes up with a nifty series of moves right there. Arthur Moats brings him down, 28-yard return, spot him at the 26.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments the offense for the Patriots make in the second half. And early on, a lot of different guys touched the ball. Aaron Hernandez, how about the touchdown to Randy Moss, and then Wes Welker over the middle. Green Ellis on the run, and Danny Moorhead. That's not a name you're often hearing with the New England Patriots. Woodhead is a guy that scored the touchdown, the first rushing touchdown for the Patriots all season long. So a lot of different weapons for Tom Brady. Let's see what he dials up here in the second half.
The Buffalo Bills end up with 6 to start things off here in the second half. And the 26 first and 10 for Brady. Niftily outside. Florence was on him. Brought down on the play by Terrence McGee. It's a quick hitter for 6 yards to the 33.
You talked about how would the Patriots go about their business without Kevin Falk. We already seen Hernandez catching balls over the middle of the field. We've seen Wes Welker. How about Julian Edelman now in the second half?
A little no huddle to begin things. 7 defensive backs for the Buffalo Bills. Second down and 4. Welker smashing his way to the 42-yard line. From behind, Bird brings him down. 123 receptions a year ago. Picks up a good, hard 27 yards right there.
The Bills better do something. This is easy throws. We said it at the top. Easy throws over the middle of the field to Wes Welker is what Tom Brady is used to feasting on.
So he gets as far as the 41. This is a first down. Brady has looked sharp in this game. 12 of 14 throwing so far. 7 defensive backs. A good catch by Hernandez, brought down by the former Atlanta Falcon Brian Scott. Gain of 6, roll into the 36-yard line.
Well, they started the game, did the Buffalo Bills, with a linebacker on Aaron Hernandez. Keith Ellison couldn't stay with him. Now they make the adjustment, and they put Scott, the safety, to cover a much faster Aaron Hernandez.
Second down and 4 for Brady. Remember, the second halves have been very tough offensively for the New England Patriots. Second and 4. What a drop right there by Welker. He's had 2 of those today. Reggie Corner was over there defending. Remember his second half. No points last week against the Jets. Second halves have been an issue for this team.
And Welker says he was being held by Corner. See the separation, ball thrown just a little bit high. You expect Welker to be able to come down with that one. Look at that one. Hit both hands. So Welker really should have made that catch.
So third down and 4 in the opening second half drive with no huddle on the mind of Brady. Great time. Oh, and he's got Moss.
Lots of coverage, including the officials who were there. How about Moss going into the teeth of the defense to make that catch? And what a courageous, accurate throw from Tom Brady.
Corner was back there. Florence was back there. We'll have to see who is guilty. They could not cover Moss. A touchdown of 35 yards.
Here it goes, coming right here. Right across your screen, right in the middle there. Look at the defenders. There are 4 white jerseys, including a 5th in the official. Now, this is throwing it right into cover. Jarius Berg's nowhere near to making the play. Both safeties, Dante Whitner and Jarius Berg, were back there, but neither could help the cornerback on the play.
Tack on one more with Gostkowski. That was a 35-yard touchdown pass to Moss. He's caught 2 touchdowns today to open up the second half. A loud and distinct message sent by the New England Patriots with a 24-16 lead over the Bills. Moss with that touchdown reception of 35 yards. Just moved past Marvin Harrison, the great wide receiver at the Indianapolis Colts. 151 touchdown receptions in his career, 152 overall. He returned one for a punt while with the Vikings. 2 touchdown receptions today. Remember, coming into this game, Solomon, he had 4 dropped passes in the first 2 games. He had 4 drops all of last season for the New England Patriots.
But you can see they're not going to go away from Randy Moss. On a couple of deep throws last week against the Jets, passes were intercepted. But they come back to him today. He gets 2 touchdowns so far in this game. So you can tell Tom Brady's got tremendous
good blocking up ahead, and there he goes. On the way. They can't get him with Arrington. No flags. Off for 95 yards.
Wow.
This is a different Buffalo Bills team today. Certainly different from the first 2 weeks of the year.
They won't die. They won't quit. How about the spark? You need a spark? C.J. Spiller gives it to him. Watch the power. Watch this. See how he breaks the tackle? Now watch the speed. Outrunning Arrington. The rookie from Clemson has showed us both on that kickoff return. 170-plus yards returning kicks last week against Green Bay. We talked about it before the game, and you see a 95-yard return for a touchdown here. Told us, hey, 2 good running backs. I have to contribute on special teams, and boy, did he contribute there.
And Arrington could not get him to go down. 94, make it 95 yards officially now on the return. And with the extra point, up and good is Ryan Lindell. 2 minutes gone and fireworks in Foxborough. The rookie has scored 2 touchdowns today.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Find our fares online only at southwest.com. Sony. And by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
We began our broadcast today talking about rookie C.J. Spiller, who had 8 kickoff returns for touchdowns at Clemson. He led the ACC in all-purpose yards, number 2 in NCAA history. He's just returned a kickoff, 95 yards for a touchdown, and the Bills within 1 of the Patriots again.
I loved his attitude when we spoke with him, because he talked about Marshawn Lynch and Fred Jackson, who he has a great deal of respect for both players. He said, hey, you know, you come in behind 2 running backs who are that good, you got to find some place to contribute. So they told me I'm going to be the kickoff return specialist for this team, and I'm going to do my best to be a contributor, try to help us win some games. And you know, when you're a first-round pick, most of those guys don't want to play on the special teams.
True.
But here's a kid who embraced his role, and how about that? He fully showed that he welcomes that role by returning a kick for a touchdown here today.
Kickoff by Lindell. From the 5, Tate. There's with the block, and then McIntyre brings him down. 23-yard line, 19-yard return. Here comes Brady with his 2 touchdown passes today to Randy Moss.
Take a look at it. Here he is, C.J. Spiller. Now watch the front wall right in front of him. 2-man wall right here. Now watch number 91, Spencer Johnson. He gets the block here. Then he gets a stiff arm there against Brandon Merriweather. And it is the block on those 2 edge defenders that allows C.J. Spiller to get to that next level and outrun Arrington for a touchdown. So good blocking for the special teams by the Buffalo Bills.
We did see a block in the back by McIntyre. Handoff to Edelman, 1st and 10. And he gets a yard to the 25-yard line. Maven was there. Ellison was there on the stop. As we are just into the second half, and touchdowns both ways. And again, no huddle, Solomon, continuing for the Patriots.
Yeah, Tom Brady's got to continue his work. You know, special teams helps Fitzpatrick to put points on the board, but Tom Brady's got to do it all by himself. He does have a lot of weapons to go to.
Into 6 defensive backs, 2nd down and 9. Moss atop your screen. Welker in the slot. Underneath to Hernandez. And brought down. Whitner gets a hold of him after a gain of 5 to the 30-yard line. So we know that Falk is out for the season. How, for the people just joining us, how have they tried to, replace his absence?
Well, it's clear that they've gone to the tight ends, particularly the young tight ends, Gronkowski's got some catches in this game. How about Hernandez? He leads all receivers with 5 catches in this game. Even had a tight end reverse going around the end. So his ability to run the ball, catch it down the field. Most of the completions of Tom Brady has come right over the middle of the football field.
6 defensive backs, 3rd and 4 for Brady. Broken up by the defensive back, Brian Scott. The free safety right there, 3 and out, forcing the Patriots to punt the ball. Nice defensive stand for the Bills.
So 3rd down passes usually going to Welker as well as Kevin Falk. Most of them today, as we told you, have gone to Hernandez. They didn't have Scott on Hernandez in the first quarter, where Hernandez was able to beat the linebacker Keith Ellison. Now the switch up. The adjustment has been putting Scott on Hernandez. You see it paid off huge for the Bills defense on that play.
Esco to punt. Roscoe Parrish is deep back. He led the NFL in punt returns in 07 and 08. After one right here, hangs on to 3-9. Not much right there, but quickly downfield to make the play on the special teams. Matthew Slater, 44-yard punt. Fitzpatrick down by 1. He's been terrific so far. 11:34 in the 3rd. Those two have been a great combination today for the Pats.
Oh, absolutely, and they're going to need to put in more work. These Buffalo Bills, they won't go away easy. Tom Brady has won 15 of the 16 games he's played against Buffalo.
Starting 34 is out there defensively for the Patriots. Lynch in the backfield, 1st and 10. Good time. Green with the block, Stoop with the tight end. Out of bounds, pushed by Ninkovich. Catch and run of about 14 on the play. Out to the 43-yard line. Let's go back to that return. I mentioned there may have been a clip, and there was.
Well, you know, sometimes every now and then you got to be a little bit lucky. Okay, is that a block in the back? You tell me. You got to be a little bit lucky if you're going to break a 13-game losing streak against the Patriots.
And now to put a damper on the return, which was sensational in its own right by Spiller. Lynch is in, 1st and 10 after that 15-yard pickup by the tight end. Now to the nickel in the secondary for New England. Lynch. Nice block downfield by Evans. Holding on for dear life was Will Height. 17-yard pickup. A nice rumble up the middle. And he's down to the 39.
He said it's been a tale of 2 halves for the Patriots on defense. Now, you tell me, this isn't your typical tackling. Look at Sanders. He missed a tackle. They can't get him on the ground. It's just poor tackling defensively by the New England Patriots, allowing Marshawn Lynch to get extra plays, and Sanders was the unblocked defender at the point of attack, and boy, did he whiff on Marshawn Lynch.
Spiller is now in, 1st down and 10. 4 defensive backs back to the 34 for the defense. Spiller, McIntyre went out. Wood will pull. Good looking stick in there by Sanders on a gain of 3. Down to about the 36-yard line. Watch Fantasy Football Today to get the last-minute news and analysis you need to set your fantasy league lineup. It's live every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, only on CBSSports.com. 2nd down and 7. You've got Jackson. You've got Spiller. You've got Lynch. Right there, that gives you 3 very good cards if you're Coach Chan Gailey.
And you have to be able to run on the Patriots. The strength of their defense is in the front 7. If you can pound the rock and be productive running it, sooner or later they got to bring a safety down in the box, and then you can win your matchups going against some of these young cornerbacks.
Jackson in the backfield, 2nd and 7. Will Hyde is the 5th defensive back, going deep, looking for Evans, working on the rookie, and out of his reach, and incomplete, going against McCourty in the corner of the end zone.
Oh, you had to take a shot. McCourty was in good position. Not once on that route did Evans have the advantage on McCourty. McCourty stayed deep. Yeah, you take a shot. It was essentially throwing it away instead of Fitzgerald taking the sack. And now they're going to be facing a 3rd and 7 situation. This is where Fitzpatrick got to get them into the right play.
What'd you tell me about Buffalo 3rd down heading into the game? Not very good. Look what they've done today on
4
3rd down.
of 8 on 3rd down in terms of their ability to convert. And that's because Fitzpatrick is getting them into the right play, and he's finding the matchup advantage.
Spiller is in, 3rd and 7. The nickel is in. Make it the dime. They got 5 out there. Make it 6 now that I count, and that is the dime.
Start.
Green.
Number 74. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Cornell Green now makes a tough play even tougher.
Oh, absolutely. If he just holds his water a little bit, way too quick, jumping off the snap. You've got to be able to maintain and hold your position. And now they're looking at 3rd and 12. It's much more difficult, and yeah, Green's going to be upset with himself. Makes it real tough on the play caller, Chan Gailey.
There are 6 in the secondary. Fifth one had a hard time finding, but he's out there. 3rd and 12. Blitz by Arrington. This is Roscoe Parrish, brought down by Chung, shy of a first down, working his way to the 34. And that play, nonetheless, gets the Buffalo Bills into field goal position.
It's a well-designed play, and watch Levitre and the guys, they get out front, and then they'll bring Parrish underneath. See the lineman out front, and then Parrish trying to get underneath, but he can't get away from Patrick Chung. Excellent tackle to force the field goal attempt.
Is it A for the kicker, Ryan Lindell? He's hit from 39, from 39, from 34. This will be a 51-yarder. He's kicked one from 51 yards already this year. And does not get it. They could have taken the lead.
How about the penalty by Cornell Green on the right tackle?
You're right.
That's huge. Just enough to push the Bills back, not leaving Lindell enough room to knock it through the uprights.
The New England Patriots on top by 1, 8:42 in the third.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chevrolet. Every model is backed by a 100,000-mile, 5-year powertrain limited warranty. And by Fidelity Investments. Turn here.
Here's a first down and 10. Fred Taylor into the grasp. Chris Ellis gain to the 46. It's a gain of 4. You know, this is a divisional game, always important. Other AFC teams, of course, Miami and the Jets. They've already lost to the Jets. The Patriots have Miami next week. And the thing that has really separated the Patriots from everybody else is they have had this success against Buffalo, because over the last handful of years, they are 10-7 against the Jets and Dolphins.
Yeah, and split between the rest of those teams, but dominated their 2 games each year against the Buffalo Bills.
Fred Taylor on second down and 5. Into the grasp of Reggie Torbor. It is a loss of about maybe a half yard back to the 45.
Yeah, but the Patriots, how about this? 7 division titles in the past decade. So they've been able to find a way. And look at the last 7 possessions for the New England Patriots. They've been able to get the ball into the end zone, put some points on the board with a field goal. And you can see 3 of the last 4 possessions have resulted into scores for Bill Belichick. Only 1 punt in those last 4 possessions.
6 in the Buffalo secondary. 3rd down and 6. Edelman is a wide receiver and comes in motion for Brady. They need the 49 of the Bills. Good block by Conley. He's got the first down. Slides into the 45 and has the first down. Not touched on the play. 9-yard scramble by Brady.
Brady.
NFL MVP in 07.
He is pumped, because that's not something you see.
No.
From Tom Brady. We talked about the athleticism of Ryan Fitzpatrick in this game, but such clean protection provided by, this is a really good offensive line for the Patriots. And Brady's smart enough. He knows sooner or later he's got to get out of there. The pump fake, you've got to respect it. You've got to respect all those weapons. And look at the pump. Look at the passion from Tom Brady.
And Jarvis Green-Ellis in the backfield, 4 in the secondary. He runs into the grasp of Dwan Edwards, the ex-Baltimore Raven. It is a gain of 5 on that 1st and 10, and he's down to the 41-yard line.
Well, you want to know how fired up Tom Brady is. 7 for 7 on first down plays in this game today. He is the best when it comes to completing passes on first down. He's completing 70% of all first down passes so far this season, so he's getting most of the damage done on those first down plays.
Back to the dime, 6 in the secondary. A couple tight ends in for Brady on this 2nd down and 5. Green-Ellis remains. Fulmer the block. Green-Ellis. Ellison from behind. He's got the first down. Working the chains beautifully. Gain of 7 for the 3rd-year player out of Mississippi. Move the chains for the New England Patriots.
Tom Brady is just flawless so far in this game. His ability to take what the defense gives him quickly. Look at that. The Green-Ellis over on the edge. He's able to extend for the first down. Likes the matchup with his running back against the linebacker.
He over there along with Ellison. 1st and 10 from the 35 of the Buffalo Bills. Green-Ellis remains. And the call. Blocked by Algie Crumpler. And the tackle made by Kyle Williams. A gain of 2 to the 33.
Now you talk about Tom Brady. How about the flawless performance on the first possession here in the second half? Getting it over to Julian Edelman. Then Wes Welker over the middle of the field where they've done most of their damage. Then over to Aaron Hernandez. And how about the up-top pass in coverage to Randy Moss? Rewards the faith and confidence Tom Brady has shown in him. 16 of 20 today. Already over 200 yards passing. Great number.
7 different receivers.
Oh, absolutely. He's spreading it around.
2nd down and 8. Welker on the move. 5 in the secondary. Brady, Hernandez, drilled in the play by Whitner. And on Hernandez, gain of 2. Ooh. To have these rookie tight ends. What a nice, that's good. You're right. That was a wicked hit by Whitner. But what a luxury for the play caller, O'Brien, for the Patriots to have these 2 young pass-catching tight ends.
Easy completions, short proximity. Whoa. That was a double hit. Not only did he hit Hernandez hard, he jammed him into the ground for a second collision.
Edelman in the backfield, 3rd and 6. 6 defensive backs. They get 7. Brady into 7 secondary guys. He found the niche. Caught by Welker. Brought down by Kelsey. 8-yard gain to the 23 to New York and James Brown.
Kevin and Solly, Tennessee getting a little breathing room against the New York Giants. Went on 3rd and 7. Vince Young hooking up at the back of the end zone. 13-yard strike to Kenny Britt of Rutgers. 6 plays, 51 yards. 19-10 Tennessee over the Giants. Kevin and Solomon.
Different kind of offense today for the Titans. We saw them last week against Pittsburgh. On a 1st and 10 handoff to Ben Jarvis. Green Ellis brought down by Whitner. Upends him at about the 16-yard line. Solly, and picks up about 7 on the play.
This offense, the Patriots now are on a roll. And if you're the Buffalo Bills on defense, you've got to find a way, first of all, to strip Tom Brady of his running game. Because right now, Green Ellis is starting to rip off chunks of runs. You can see 9 plays on this drive, 6 runs, only 3 passes from Tom Brady. So it's the running game that's fueling the offense.
Crumpler, the fullback, 2nd and 3. Green Ellis inside the 10. And beautifully works into the grasp of Whitner. That is a gain of 7. He has been a hard-charging running back. We talked about him being thin on paper at the running back position. Here's a kid who's emerging in the absence of Maroney.
And you love what they have, whether it's Fred Taylor. We've seen Danny Woodhead in the first half with Kevin Falk out, Sammy Morris, and now Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. 34 yards on this drive. Have the Patriots been able to gain by running the football.
Now 1st and goal with Crumpler leading the way for Sammy Morris, a one-time drafted player by those Buffalo Bills, and a pickup of 2 and right into the teeth. Adele was in there among many, along with Juan Edwards to make the stop, and down to about the 8-yard line.
You know, they talk about new wrinkles that the Patriots give you. Yeah, they are fueled by their passing attack. Coming into today's game, they're throwing the ball 60% of the time and running it 40% of the time. You can see they've scored on 22 of their last 23 possessions inside of the red zone. Well, now they're running the ball going against the trend.
Morris remains 2nd down and goal at the 8. And picks up about 3. Looked like Andre Davis, the ex-Bronco and ex-Cleveland Brown, in there stomping on Morris. So they keep him going. They keep him fresh in the offensive backfield.
And that new wrinkle we talked about, going against the trend, where they had come into today's game throwing the ball 60% of the time. How about this drive, where they've run it 9 times? They've only had 3 pass attempts for Brady on this drive, but they're running it.
6 defensive backs. 3rd and goal at the 5. 2 of 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. Morris remains. Shifting the play here, setting the protections, Brady. Hernandez in motion. 1 second on the play clock. Good block by Fulmer. Another touchdown. Gronkowski. The second of his career, a 5-yard hit, and Brady has thrown his 3rd touchdown pass today.
Gronkowski, 6'6", 265 pounds. I'm going to throw it to the biggest target, matched up against a smaller Brian Scott, number 43, and watch him over on the right side of your screen. Now, he's a big target. He carries a lot of weight. But how about the speed and agility to get away from Scott? So he's a big guy that can move really well, makes for an easy throw for Tom Brady.
We were just talking about the rookie tight ends.
Both of them, significant contributions to what the Patriots are doing on offense.
Gronkowski with the extra point. New England up by 7, 1:21 to play. Brady has thrown 3 touchdown passes today. He ran one for 9 to get a first down on this drive, and it's his rookie tight end. With his 3 touchdown passes today, Brady has just passed Steve Young for number 19 all-time. He's over 200 yards. He's passed John Brody for number 28 all-time passing yards. 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Moss. Dancing again, and Sanders brings him down from behind. 20-yard return.
And Kevin, who will be the next to rule the AFC East division? How about the Dolphins? They won 5 AFC titles under Shula in the 70s. The Bills won 6 AFC East titles in the late 80s and early 90s. The Patriots, 7 division titles in the last 10 years. So who will be the next in that rotation that will dominate this division? Will the Patriots' dominance continue? I think as long as they got Tom Brady, they have a chance of it. And the Jets are trying to challenge what the Patriots have been able to do over the last 10 years.
Starters in defensively for the Pats, 34. Lynch in the backfield, first down and 10 from the 31. Got him. Evans right in front of Arrington across the way. Has the first down, 44-yard line, a 13-yard pass. They'll move the chains for the Buffalo Bills.
Whenever a team scores, particularly as easy as Tom Brady made that last drive look, if you're Ryan Fitzpatrick, you have to understand situational football. And right now, the situation requires that he and this offense begin to mount some kind of drive. Give your defense some rest, because they were on the field for a long time during that last drive by Tom Brady and company.
Lynch is in. 5th defensive back is in there. First down and 10. Evans, by the way, 3 catches today for 34 yards. What a catch! Roscoe Parrish. Arrington can't bring him down. To the 25-yard line. A great catch by Roscoe Parrish. A 31-yard hit and a first down again for the Buffalo Bills to the 25.
It's a young secondary. Now watch how all of them bite toward the line of scrimmage. They're not getting enough in their drops to cover the second level of the defense, where they leave Parrish wide open. So they all sniffing around the line of scrimmage. And how about the protection and the time for Ryan Fitzpatrick to hold that ball, allowing for Parrish to get open.
5th defensive back remains Will Height, first down and 10. Lynch in the backfield. 4th catch today by Evans, pushing him out of bounds after the gain of 5 at about the 20-yard line is Arrington.
Oh, Evans starting to get in the groove. Whenever you get one-on-one on the outside against the young cornerback, they're going to take advantage of it. Look at the quarterback comparison. We know Tom Brady can hang up big numbers against this Buffalo Bill team, but how about Fitzpatrick? He's been up to the challenge. You can see the intense look on Tom Brady's face.
Nice performance today by the Bills, but fortunately they've raced into a red-hot Tom Brady with 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Moss at the end of 3. New England on top on CBS. Brady with the 3 touchdown passes. Spiller has scored 2 touchdowns, the rookie for the Buffalo Bills. On this drive, catches by Evans of 5 and 13. Parrish got 1 for 31. We begin the 4th quarter, second down and 5 from the 20. Spiller in the backfield. Great time. Intercepted by Chung. Patrick Chung takes it out. The second-year player from Oregon, and look at the blocking and the return, and Levitre brings him down at the 25-26-yard return.
Critical error by Ryan Fitzpatrick. He wanted Roscoe Parrish over the middle of the field. Watch it right in here, and he overthrows him. Patrick Chung comes away with the interception. You make the quarterback pay when he overthrows his intended receiver.
You're watching the NFL on CBS.
Ryan Fitzpatrick gets through a interception in the end zone. Chung took it to the 25, first and 10. Morris with the block from Neal. Tackled by Williams. Gain of 5 to the 30-yard line. Tonight, 11 teams take off in the adventure of a lifetime. Don't miss the Amazing Race premiere tonight after 60 minutes It is only on CBS. It was interesting talking to Bill Belichick on Friday. He said, this week has been about us. Tom Brady said, we got to do our job and not worry about anything else.
Yeah, they weren't going to focus as much on the opponent. It was all about execution. Gerard Mayo would say, hey, it's not about what the coaches are not doing. It's about us.
2nd and 5. Gronkowski caught a touchdown earlier. Whitner catches him. A first down catch and run of 16 yards to the 46-yard line.
Gronkowski, Hernandez, both rookie tight ends playing like seasoned veterans for this New England Patriots football team. Catching the ball over a veteran safety like Dante Whitner, that's putting in work. But Gronkowski's a big target, as we said. 6'6" target for Tom Brady.
Taylor is out with a toe injury, so Morris getting all the handles now. 1st and 10, stacked up, gain of a yard. Running into the teeth of the defense for a gain of about 1. Bottom of the pile, they had Maven, along with that guy right there, Brian Scott. How about Brady today? He has been absolutely fantastic. 20 of 24, 246 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks.
That's not just taking what the defense gives you. He's taking more. He's taking things they don't want to give him and still being successful.
Nickel secondary, 2nd and 9. Good block by his left tackle. They're going deep and looking for Slater. His dad was the Hall of Fame lineman Jackie Slater. Brady's not afraid to go back there. Bird was on the coverage of Slater, the 3rd-year player.
Here's Slater. He's a fast guy. Tom Brady overshoots it a little bit. I think he was outrunning Leotis McKelvin, as well as the safety Bird on the back end of that play. What did Brady tell us last week? He said the one thing he kept kicking himself on the plane ride home from New York was maybe taking too many shots deep and not allowing the offense to be more productive working underneath. He's been much more patient to that.
6 DBs, corners back out there. 3rd and 9. Edelman's in the slot. Light with another good block at the left tackle. Flag is down. It was intended for Welker. The coverage by corner. And like we said, the flag is back at the 35-yard line inside the numbers. Here's John Perry. He was a side judge.
Being thrown. Illegal contact. Number 29. Defense. 5-yard penalty. And an automatic first.
These tight ends are handful. Drayden Florence trying to stay with Aaron Hernandez, making contact. Hernandez had him beaten on the play. That's who Brady wanted to go to, but once he was held, and Brady just threw the ball out of bounds.
Sebastian Vollmer has just left the game. Coming in is Mark Lavore at the right tackle. He's got an injury. 1st and 10 from the 48. Sammy Morris. Back outside by Hernandez and finally hit by Leotis McKelvin with a nice run to the 39. Quick gainer of 9.
Oh, Kyle Williams, one heck of a ball player, really had the pressure on Tom Brady. He nearly had the sack. You'll watch him come right through the gap. Number 95. Very close to getting Morris, but Brady's able to hand it off to Morris and let you run with it. Kyle Williams is giving chase.
2nd down and 1. 2 tight ends. 5 defensive backs. Morris.
That's who.
Tripping him up right in the middle. Chris Kelsey had his hand around Morris. Gain, nothing. 3rd and 1. They will stay at the 39, Solomon.
Kelsey's one of those players, a former defensive end for the Buffalo Bills when they were running their 4-3 defense, and he's had to convert to an outside linebacker position. Look at what the Patriots are doing today in terms of their ability to run the football. They've improved. Over 120 yards rushing on the day.
Conley has come in, the guard, to be the fullback. 3rd and 1. Morris, I don't know if he was. Yep, he was. Close. Now, let's see. One guy, the guy here at the bottom of our screen, has him more near the 37. The top guy is at the 38. Let's see where they spot the ball. Who's spot? It looks like the near side official. We'll get this, and it looks like it'll be enough for a first down by the length of a ball. Green Ellis was the one to get it on the handoff and a yard gain.
Bill Belichick has to be happy with the way the Patriots are running the football today. 136 rushing yards today. It's well above their average of 85 yards per game so far this season.
Solomon, the Buffalo Bills, and of course they've been in nickels so much today, and they got the first down. making the switch this season defensively from a 43, which they've had for years, now to the 34 Buffalo is.
Not easy to do. And I think it starts up front when you have a nose tackle like Kyle Williams. You're able to do that. You can move a player like Chris Kelsey to outside linebackers. You can see the average yards gained on first down by both teams so far today. And on this drive, 7 plays, 5 rushing attempts by the Patriots and 2 passing downs. And so they're getting the balance that Bill Belichick talked about when we met with him on Friday.
Green Ellis is in. He'll go in motion. 6 in the secondary. 1st and 10 for the New England Patriots from the 38. Tackle move. That was LaVore taking the place of the injured Vollmer. Leg injury is all we're told about Vollmer. Nothing more specific than that.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 58, defense in the neutral zone caused the offense to false start. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Aaron Maben now 1st and 5.
Aaron Maben moves, but he's allowed to get back. See, now he gets back. But then here, see Wes Welker moves.
Yes, he did.
That's where the infraction occurs, and you can see that's what stopped the play. They didn't originally call Aaron Maben.
1st and 5 for Green Ellis. Spurting free close to a first down near the 28-yard line. All kinds of guys on his back as he took it up the gut, and included in that fray Brian Scott from the secondary for the Buffalo Bills.
Patriots are very lucky on the non-call on Wes Welker. But you could see their play selection today. 26 runs, 25 passes. It doesn't get any more balanced than that. That's what Bill Belichick wanted when we spoke with him on Friday. Tom Brady is enjoying it.
Tight end and is top of your screen. 2nd down and 1. Still multiple numbers in the secondary. Kelsey makes the stop right there. One thing that having these tight ends does for the New England Patriots, it will attempt to make opposing defenses more basic by having more of a regular look on offense.
Oh, absolutely. It allows them to tack defenses when you have 8 men in the box. And what did Bill Belichick tell us about the young tight ends? He says, hey, it's a lot of stress on that position because these 2 young guys, Gronkowski, Hernandez, not only do they need to know how to run block, they need to know route adjustments, they need to know pass protection. They're asked to do a lot within this offense.
See, now 3 tight ends in tight, and then they send Crumpler, who Belichick has said has been terrific so far for this team. 1st and 10 handoff to Green Ellis. And he was bottled up on the play. Looked like Spencer Johnson, the ex-Viking, was there. Gain of 3. Put him down to the 24.
And Crumpler, you talked about him. Watch he come. Now watch this block. Now that's just excellent. See how he creates that lane? See, the veteran tight end, he has been working with the young guys to teach them the nuances of the position and all the various roles that they have to play within the offense, but yet he's still productive at the point of attack, blocking in the run game.
5-minute drive by these New England Patriots. 2nd down and 7 with multiple tight ends. Brady is going to take a timeout. Play clock down to 2, down to 1. He wants to look things over from the sideline perspective. Bill O'Brien and Belichick will talk to him. Got a timeout. 9:33 to play in the game. Patriots on the move.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. FedEx, we understand. You need a winning game plan. FedEx. And by Geico, where 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Patriots just called a timeout. 2nd down and 7. Brady's got 3 tight ends. 4 in the secondary for the Bills. Got a couple plays loaded up. He's picked one he wants. Green Ellis into the fray. Dell makes the stop on that 2nd and 7, bringing up now 3rd after the gain of about 2 down to the 22-yard line. It's interesting that Bill Belichick, we know he's a defensive mind, but he likes to teach his offensive players about opposing defenses, teach them about tendencies, and makes them know thoroughly who they're going to play.
Absolutely, and understanding the defense and understanding their personnel, understanding situations. Like what we have here on 3rd and 5. What are you prone to get with the personnel they have on the field?
Woodhead is in the backfield. 3rd and 5, as Solly said, with the 3 receivers. Multiple numbers in the secondary. 5. Woodhead, great block by Fulmer, who's back in the game. And the run takes puts him in the grasp of McGee at the 6. A 16-yard sprint. First and goal, the New England Patriots.
The one thing they're able to do is carve out roles for certain players. It's just a simple draw play, and they block it front side. Look at the hole here. Now, that's just one running lane that even my good friend Kevin Harlan could run through that one. That was excellent running.
First and goal, here comes Ben Jarvis. Green Ellis, pile driving in for the touchdown. A bulldozing 7-yard touchdown run by Ben Jarvis. Green Ellis, and the Patriots extend their lead.
On 2 consecutive run plays, they pound it right off the right side. Green Ellis is able to finish it off, and watch the movement on the right side of the line of scrimmage. They block down on Kelsey, kick out on Stroud, power it to the second level, and once Green Ellis gets going, he gets it in for a touchdown, dragging defenders into the end zone.
That's his first touchdown since 2008. Extra point is up and in. Great drive. Gronkowski had a catch for 16. Woodhead had a run for 16. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis from 7 yards away. Patrick Chung intercepted the Buffalo quarterback Fitzpatrick in the end zone as the Bills were driving. A 13-play drive, the second consecutive 13-play drive by the New England Patriots. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis from 7 yards away. Big plays on the drive. The Patriots running away. Here comes Spiller. He had a 95-yard kickoff return earlier in the game. He'll leave it in the end zone. So here comes Fitzpatrick. He's done a nice job today for the Buffalo Bills, although they trail 38-23.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Sprint, the Now Network. And by Subway, home of the famous $5 footlong. Subway, where winners eat.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, the Buffalo quarterback, last time out there, threw an interception. Then the Patriots cashed in on a 13-play drive. That's our score. That's our time. Fitzpatrick with a lot of choices here. Lynch in the backfield against 6 in the secondary. First and 10. Lynch from behind. Brought down on the play after a gain of 5.
Down by 15 right now, but the Bills have had their opportunities. Right tackle Cornell Green is penalized. That pushes Ryan Lindell back, so he comes up short on the field goal attempt, and then Fitzpatrick takes him down the field. Critical error inside the red zone. Throws an interception. Patrick Chung picks him off. Tom Brady turns that interception into points, and now Chan Gailey staring at a 15-point deficit.
6 in the secondary, second down and 5. Lynch at the side of Fitzpatrick. He'll dance. He'll find his way for a gain of 5 about the 31-yard line and hit on the play by Brandon Merriweather among many. Wasn't it interesting when Gailey, as we see this play once again, he said getting the quarterback, Solomon, to understand the risk reward. The hardest single thing I got to teach my quarterbacks. That was a risky shot he took moments ago into Chung's hand in the end zone.
But at the same time, you don't want to take the aggressiveness that you want for your quarterback to have. You don't want to take that away from Ryan Fitzpatrick. You want him to challenge the defense. You said at the top, that's what makes him different than what Trent Edwards gave this football team.
Lynch in the backfield, first down and 10 from the 30. 4 defensive backs. Up. Busted play. And a nice tackle made. Nice tackle made by Devin McCourty, the first-round pick. No gain on the play. Stays at the 30. Second down, 10.
Well, you talk about being aggressive. Sooner or later, you got to start throwing the ball. Trent Edwards trying to keep his head in the game after being benched to give way to Ryan Fitzpatrick, only completing 55% of his passes. The 2 interceptions. The problem with Edwards is he just wasn't producing enough points on offense when it came into today's game, averaging 8.5 points per game. Look at Fitzpatrick already. With the help of special teams, of course, 23 points on the board for Buffalo so far, and they need more.
Jackson in the backfield, second down and 10. 6 defensive backs for the Pats. And that is scooped up with the tackle made by Jonathan Wilhite. Another catch made for Jonathan Stupar. And they'll put him at the 34.
Well, the key is right now they're competitive. And now if you're the Buffalo Bills, how do you go beyond being competitive to coming into Gillette Stadium where you've yet to win a game and coming away with a win? It takes more than what you have right now. Chan Gailey says, hey, we're still just trying to figure out our right combination of players. He's trying to develop this team here in Buffalo. It starts with trying to beat one of the best teams in your division.
Pryor and Wright on the defensive line with the 6 defensive backs. 3rd down and 6. Fitzpatrick. That's caught for a first down grab by Steve Johnson out of Kentucky. 14-yard pickup on 3rd and 6. Weaving his way to the 48-yard line, working on the former Chief Page for the first.
For Fitzpatrick, it starts with having a feel for the game. Presence in the pocket. Watch him move to his right. Still not afraid to go back across the middle where you're taught not to throw across your body, but that's how he's able to complete that pass to Johnson, creating a first down. So his awareness, his mobility in the pocket, and then his willingness to take a chance.
No Fork and Warren on the defensive line. Ninkovich will be in a 3-point stance. First down and 10. 5 defensive backs. Jackson with the block.
Nice throw.
Here's Evans, picked up by Guyton. First down. Another catch by Evans, his 5th of the day. Picks up 15 yards on the play. He's down to the 37-yard line of the New England Patriots. Evans has 5 catches, 54 yards.
Look at the anticipation. 3-step drop, ball out of his hand. That's what allows Evans to catch the ball with enough room to create what we call yards after the catch. Ball's on its way. As soon as he turns around, the ball is there, so you have separation between he and Page. He's able to create one move and then create yards after the catch.
Jackson in the backfield, 1st and 10. There's a block by Stupar. Winding up, going deep, and caught! It's a touchdown! Johnson doubled and corkscrewing into the end zone. A 37-yard strike by the quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick is a gamer. It's what Lee Evans told us about him. He's just got a knack. He's just got a feel. Now watch the play action. There's the fake. Roll out to his right. He looks back left, then he just comes up throwing. He says, I'm going to give my receiver a chance to make a play, and Johnson does make a play. And Patrick Chung expected to provide help over the top of Devin McCourty. He doesn't get there before Johnson makes a terrific touchdown reception.
Yep, McCourty was there.
After the score, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 13, Buffalo, excessive celebration. That penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff.
Johnson was replaced, demoted by Parrish in the 2 wide receiver sets. Fitzpatrick throws another touchdown pass today, one to Spiller, right there to Steve Johnson. And they were working on McCourty and Chung, as Solomon just said. Now the extra point, the Bills will not die.
Bills continue to hang in there.
They sure do, the extra point.
Yeah, and they're taking some shots at the young defensive backs. They know that they can make some plays. Johnson's just going to go streaking right up the end. Look at this. This is where he cost them.
He's one of the Minutemen, or at least trying to be one of the Minutemen. Not to the amusement of the men with the guns.
Mock the Minutemen.
No.
Great men of the American Revolution. Are you kidding me?
Got that Frohawk working right there. 7-play, 80-yard drive, 37-yard touchdown pass to Steve Johnson. They've answered. If nothing else, the Buffalo Bills are seeing hope today in a place where they've lost a lot of games in a row.
And as we said at halftime, I think it starts with Ryan Fitzpatrick. His ability to take them down the field on that possession after Tom Brady put even more points on the board as the Patriots took a 15-point lead. And for Ryan Fitzpatrick to come down, he was able to convert on 3rd down. He was able to move the chains. And then when the moment presented itself, the opportunity to strike down the field, he wasn't afraid to take it.
Now the Bills are back in business. Down by 8, a lot of time left in the game. And you can see all those big plays that they've registered today.
7 plays of 20 yards or more, and they only had 2 coming into today's game. So Fitzpatrick, he's going to throw the ball down the field. He's going to put some big plays on the board.
The penalty after the play, the touchdown reception by Johnson, is back to the 15-yard line. A little chip shot here. And some confusion. New England's got it. Patriots jump on the ball. They're going to start at the 49, 48-yard line of the Buffalo Bills.
How about the special teams play, trying to do something, trying to create an opportunity for the Bills?
Well, September 7th, 2003 was the last time the Bills defeated the Patriots. Tom Brady in that contest was picked off 4 times. One of those returned for a touchdown by Sam Adams, which landed him on the cover of Sports Illustrated. The Bills won it shockingly 31-0. And in that game, you may recall, after being just cut by New England, Lawyer Malloy had joined the Buffalo Bills. And so there was a bit of revenge there. A very interesting game played in Buffalo.
It's been a long time since 13 straight losses.
They've got the ball at the 49-yard line on the little chip shot after the touchdown pass and a short field goal, which was hampered already by a 15-yard penalty on the celebration afterwards. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis is in the backfield. First down and 10.
False start. Number 67. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's the center, Dan Copen. We mentioned Vollmer was back in with a nice block on that last touchdown drive. He is again back in there at the right tackle. He had a leg injury earlier, and they brought in LaVore, but now as you see Vollmer back in. First and 15, back at their 46. Morris in the backfield. Against the nickel. Good block by Neal. Oh, they get him with Kyle Williams, who was the one defensive player that Brady talked about, who he really respected on the defense. That's the second sack. Loss of 7, back to the 38.
There's your nose tackle, watching 95. A spin move. He's relentless. Continuing to come after Tom Brady. It's only the second time Tom Brady's been sacked all season long. So with a number of passing attempts, this offensive line, we talked about it, how good of a job they've done at keeping Brady clean, but the relentless effort of Kyle Williams pays off.
7 defensive backs. Second and 22. They need the 39 of the Bills. Light with the block. Quick hit to Welker, taken down by Reggie Corner. He slants his way to Welker to about the 47-yard line. A flag has been tossed across the way at about the 44, far side. They think it's on New England.
Pass interference. Number 85. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Will replay second down because the foul stopped the clock. Buffalo is not charged with a team timeout.
That's the Mackey Award winner, Hernandez, a rookie out of Florida.
Yeah, now see the umpire. Remember, they move back to the defensive side of the ball under 4 minutes to play, and he ducks. And that ball nearly hit him, but quick enough to move out of the way, allow Wes Welker to come away with the reception, even though it was taken off the board due to the penalty.
7 defensive backs, second down and 32 for Brady. Edelman, Gronkowski, up there among his receivers. Edelman, hit by McKelvin, brought down by Florence, gain of 5, and he's up to the 34-yard line. Timeout taken by the Bills, who now have 2. 2 timeouts taken for Buffalo. So we've got ourselves a ball game, 3:16 to play, 8-point contest, timeouts even at 2.
Right now, Bill Belichick and the Patriots are facing 3rd and forever.
Well, coming up next, the Indianapolis Colts will take on the Broncos. The majority of you will see that game. Others will see Chargers and Seahawks, and some will see Raiders and Cardinals. Check local listing for the game and the time in your area. A vastly different Buffalo team today than we saw certainly last week against the Green Bay Packers when they lost at 34-7.
I believe they came out and played inspired. I think you have to be encouraged by what you've seen from Ryan Fitzpatrick. 20 of 27 today, well over 200 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns. That allows the rest of the team to be good.
7 DBs, Morris at the side, 3rd and 26. Oh, hit someone up front. I think it hit a lineman. May have hit Conley. To the frustration of Brady. They got to punt the ball.
Tom Brady doesn't like incompletions. Watch this throw. Okay,
batted down by Williams, who had a sack on the drive and then bats that one away.
Kyle Williams dominated on that possession. But how smart was Brady? I'm not catching it. I'm not a receiver. I'm not running with it. Don't risk injury. Just knock the ball down and go ahead and allow the punt team to come on and make a play.
Here is the rookie Mesco. Deep back is Parrish inside the 20. He needs a boomer here. He does not get it. Poor punt. And picked up by Florence, who quickly gets out of bounds. There was a hang time of only 3.3 seconds. 4.5 is great. 37-yard punt. As we again look at our quarterbacks, and Fitzpatrick's going to get it with time and good beginning field position.
And how close are those numbers? Very similar performances by Tom Brady as well as Ryan Fitzpatrick. And, you know, Brady told us they get into the 4-minute offense, they expect to be able to close games out. They were not able to close it out, I think, because of the penalties, so they're forced to punt. Good field position by the Buffalo Bills. Good opportunity for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Let's see if he can manufacture some points here under 3 minutes to go, just about 3 and 4 seconds to go. So if they could score here, you have to think they're going to go for the 2-point conversion.
6 defensive backs for the New England Patriots. Jackson at the side of Fitzpatrick. First down and 10 from the 35. Jackson a block. Fitzpatrick intercepted by Merriweather. Oh, that was costly. Merriweather picks off Fitzpatrick. The second interception he has thrown today. They were going for David Nelson, the tight end. A costly turnover, which may seal it for the New England Patriots.
This ball sails high on him. See, it just takes off, and it stays high over the head of his intended receiver. And whenever Fitzpatrick has gotten into trouble, it's because he's thrown the ball high. That ball is intended for 86 David Nelson. And you can see Merriweather making a play.
Merriweather, who was a Pro Bowler a season ago with 5 interceptions for the New England Patriots. Lasso's his 10th of his career. Fitzpatrick is picked off for his second time, again at a crucial time. Last one was picked off by Chung in the end zone. This one picked off at the 43. New life for the Patriots, trying to nurse an 8-point lead with under 3 to play. Timeouts, Buffalo and New England both with 2. Then Jarvis, Green Ellis in the backfield with a couple of tight ends. First and 10. Tight ends given some blocking, and there goes Green Ellis, who's brought down from behind on a nice tackle by Adele. 22-yard gallop to the 35 of the Bills.
Watch the nifty running by Green Ellis as he's coming off the left side of your screen. He finds the hole. See, he hits the corner, and then they kick out on McKelvin. Now, the smart part is he's not going to go out of bounds. Not going to give the Bills a chance to stop the clock. Could have had more yards had he decided to hit the sideline and stay up the field. But he smartly stays inbounds and forces the Buffalo Bills to watch time whittle off the clock.
Green Ellis, 13 carries and 88 yards. 3 tight ends. First and 10 from the 35. Green Ellis. Cropper trying to lay a block ahead. Tackle made by Whitner. Gain of 5. As he crawls his way to the 29-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. So in the absence of Falk, what have you seen this team do today for those just joining us? Because we've seen it, it seems to me, a variety of looks on third down, which used to be trademarked by Kevin Falk.
And mainly we've seen the production go to the young rookie tight ends. But you can see in our game summary, Ryan Fitzpatrick, 2 touchdowns, but yet 2 interceptions. He's been productive throwing the football. C.J. Spiller helping his quarterback. Had his first 2 career touchdowns, 1 on a reception, another on a kickoff return for a touchdown. Randy Moss has been phenomenal. 150 and 151st career receptions in his stellar career. Then the New England Patriots, their ability to rush for nearly 200 yards, I think has just been phenomenal. That's been the real catalyst in terms of what they've been able to do today.
With those 3 tight ends, it's second down and 4. Green Ellis and brought down by Adele, who's played for Jacksonville, Dallas, Miami, and a loss of 2. Back to the 31-yard line. New England in control after Fitzpatrick just threw his second interception of the day. We got the 2-minute warning back here in Foxborough with the Patriots on top. We'd like to take a moment here to step aside. Our good friend and a great colleague, Victor Victoria, lost his father, Ruben Victoria Sr., who passed away this week at the age of 73. I'd like to pass along our condolences to Victor and his family. He's part of our family, and our thoughts and prayers are with he and his. Third down and 6. 2-minute warning. And Jarvis, Green Ellis with a 7-yard touchdown run earlier in the game. Brought down on the play Adele brings him down 25-yard line on a gain of 6 and close to a first down. And this is against this 38-30 game for the New England Patriots is against, coming into today, the worst offense in the NFL. The Bills have shown well today.
Yeah, they have shown well, and they've been able to, I think, really improve for Chan Gailey. He's done a good job of calling a game, and of course his quarterback, 2 costly interceptions, but you kind of live by the sword and you die by the same because they've asked Ryan Fitzpatrick to be aggressive and challenge the defense throwing the ball. On the 2 critical errors where the ball's kind of sailed high on him, those passes have led to the interceptions. And so you go back and you work it out and you try to create, I think, a better situation where the fundamentals have improved, and maybe he'll be able to erase those throws from his game.
Here were some questions about the New England Patriots coming into today. Could they stop the Buffalo 3-headed monster at that running back position?
Well, they stopped the run, but they've run the ball well.
Tom Brady with 3 touchdown passes today, 2 of them to Moss. Green Ellis with a touchdown run of 7 yards in the absence of Kevin Falk. And the Buffalo Bills, who came into today as we welcome our new audience, the last placed offense in the NFL through 2 weeks, put up 30 on the young secondary of the New England Patriots. And we've got a review underway right now on the spot of the ball on what might be a first down run by the driving Patriots, who lead by 8. We have a review going on right now to see if BenJarvus Green-Ellis had hit a knee before he crossed the plane for a first down.
Well, I think that knee is going to be down prior to him. See right there. But then you have to wonder is the arm of the defender underneath that knee, but it's going to be close depending on where they spot it. Let's take a look. Is that knee down before he extends to that 25-yard line? Right now the ball has been spotted.
After reviewing the play stands as called, and Buffalo has been charged their 3rd and final timeout.
3rd downs was a big deal for the New England Patriots coming in. They've converted 6 of their last 7 3rd downs. Buffalo now out of timeouts. This is our game in a nutshell.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, really good day, 247-yard passes, but the 2 interceptions. C.J. Spiller has had his 2 first career touchdowns. One is a reception, the other returned a kick for a touchdown. And how about the Patriots? Over 200 yards rushing in this game today. They came in without a rushing touchdown. They have 2.
Please reset the play clock to 12 seconds. 12 seconds on the play clock.
They have 2 rushing touchdowns today and came in averaging only 85 yards rushing per game. And as we said, well over 200 yards rushing. So the Patriots' ability to have balance on offense has really helped Tom Brady.
That review, by the way, for those of you just joining us, was just for the spot of the ball. See if they've gotten the first down. They did. To a knee, the victory formation. Buffalo's out of timeouts. That'll do it. 14 consecutive times the New England Patriots have beaten the Buffalo Bills. This was our game today. Moss, the first of 2 touchdown receptions. Spiller got a 5-yarder. This beauty to Moss, his 2nd of the day. Fitzpatrick throws this pick to Merriweather, which was the 2nd of 2. The first one came in the end zone. Chung got that. That was the most crucial of the 2 picks. But Chan Gailey brought his team in with a creative offensive plan. They did well against the New England Patriots offensively.
Absolutely, and now they have to build upon it. We knew they were coming into a tough situation, but they made it a competitive game, and now Chan Gailey's got to improve his team, find a way to win these tough games, especially tough games inside of their division.
Both of Fitzpatrick's interceptions for the Bills came in the 2nd half. And what about Tom Brady? 21 of 27, 252 yards. He had 3 touchdown passes today, and in the process moves into the 28th position all-time in yards passed, and number 19 passing Steve Young in career touchdown passes. So the Patriots will go to 2-1. They lost last week to the Jets. How would they respond today against a divisional foe? They responded well for Coach Bill Belichick. A good outing for Ryan Fitzpatrick, who takes the place of the ineffective Trent Edwards, getting the start today. But Brady was Brady. And without Kevin Falk, they get their 14th consecutive win over the Buffalo Bills. It was an entertaining game here in New England today. Final score, Patriots 38, Buffalo 30. For Solomon Wilcots, Kevin Harlan saying so long. Coming up, the Burger King update will take you to New York for all the scores and highlights. Right after this, good afternoon from Foxborough on CBS.